Some condemn Islam, others condemn Christianity, but the individual never condemns himself. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to August 30th, 2022 in my autobiography, and specifically with my journal or diary, if you call it like. Let's start with my chop money. And that day, 30th August, Tuesday, it was 112 cities, 30 pesos. There was rain that day from 40 minutes after midnight to 1:30 a.m. And it was a drizzly day from about 11 a.m. It was drizzle. It was a drizzle day. I also put here drizzle from 6:30 p.m. overnight. Mm. Then I was indoors all day, and so I used only one city. That's to go to a place of inconvenience. We go to Wednesday, 31st. Wednesday, August 31st. My chop money now came to 111 after spending one city the previous day. 111 cities, 30 pesos. There was rain that day from 8:48 a.m. to about to 4 a.m. Not about from 3:48 a.m. to 4 a.m. Rain again from rain again from 8:50 a.m. to 10 a.m. I was indoors all day again. That's two consecutive days. One city spent. Thursday, September 1st. We're now in the month of September. My balance was left with 110 CDs, 30 pesos. I did my normal rounds to Edum Cafe and, to a phone maker, phone repairer. Then to Edum Cafe was to for my concerning my printing. What do you call it? Typesetting and printing and whatnot. And that day I spent 21 cities, 0 pesos. We go to September 2nd. We go to Friday, September 2nd. I was indoors as well, and I spent zero that day. Apparently, I didn't go to any house of convenience. But, okay, Friday 2nd, Friday, September 2nd, 00. We now go to Saturday, September 3. My chop money was now 89 cities, 30 pesos. After all the rounds, I didn't do much walking anyway. I didn't go to places. But that day I paid one city for a place of convenience and then and KK and then water. All the amount I spent that day was 18 cities, 00 pesos. Pardon me, viewers. You just start making a video and then the noise comes. You don't know what to do. Okay, so my expenditure that day was 18 cities. We go to Sunday 4. Sunday, September 4. My chop money was 70 cities, 50 pesos. 70 cities, 50 pesos. Then there was rain that day, 2:35 p.m. And I noted that it was a rainy afternoon. There was no time limit. I put the rainy afternoon. And I spent 00 pesos. Yeah. I suppose I was indoors throughout. We go to Monday, September 5. My chop money was 70 cities, 50 pesos. Yes, my chop money was 70 cities, 50 pesos still. And that day, I spent one city. There was rain from there was drizzle from 7:38 p.m. to about 7:43 p.m. That's about 5 minutes. Then later in the evening there was rain 7:20 p.m. to queried 8 p.m. I must have slept. Then we go to September 6th, Tuesday. My job money was 69 cities, 50 pesos. Hmm. And in the midnight, about 1 a.m., Solo, that stubborn watchman, eh, who, who, pardon me to use, releases his bowl, he and his family, and mash it and put it in into the gutter. 1 a.m., he came and pointed light to my room, expecting to see my nakedness again. I noted it down. 1 a.m. These are the times he normally does that. I don't know what he wants to get from me. Hmm? Solo points, I wrote the 1 a.m. Solo points light into the hall. Hmm? Then, uh, after going around and spending money, I had 59 CDs, 80 pesos as my expenditure. Hmm? Uh, yes, it's this one because I bought a crate of eggs for 36 CDs and then others 10 CDs, 9 CDs, 6 CDs. One. So I spent 59 CDs, 50 pesos. We go to Wednesday, 7, that's September 7, Wednesday. That day I spent, I have 7 point something here, maybe 7 CDs. Mm. We go to Thursday, September 8th. My chop money was left with 3 CDs, 70 pesos. Then I went down to Osel Cafe and then to the bank and then to the bank and Thursday, September 8th. And that day I spent 116 CDs. Yes, I went to the bank and therefore I believe I took out some money. Uh, I got some money. I didn't state it here. No, 500 CDs. Yes, I got 500 CDs. And my expenditure that day was 89 CDs, 0 pesos. That one CD, 0 pesos. No, 89 CDs, 0 pesos. And then, no. Sorry, it went up. It was rather 116 CDs, 0 pesos. We go to Friday, September 9th. 387.70 was my chop money. And yes, that was the day I gave 4 pamphlets, two of each type, to somebody in the mosque to make an announcement for me so that those who would like to buy would buy. He took it, he's an elder of the mosque. Then he called another person, elder of the mosque, two of them, they looked at it, and that was all. I suppose they kept it to themselves. They didn't make the announcement. Then I contacted him, and that day that I gave him was in May. I noted it here, 27 Friday 27/5. That's during Friday prayers. The two of them looked at them, and that was all. No announcement. But I used to live. I thought they would do it the subsequent on the subsequent Friday. They never did. Nobody asked me for the pamphlet. I asked the one who I gave them to. He said, "Oh, never mind. You have done your part." So they took the two pamphlets, each of them, maybe to their children, and that's all. That's in the mosque. and you behave like this. So what about I who gave the pamphlets for you to make the announcement? I just gave it for you to make announcement for nothing. It was for you to make announcement. If anybody needed some, I can sell them to him. And they didn't care. This is a Moscow. No wonder in that small they've been reporting thefts. At least on two occasions, clock and something like that. Uh, and the theft could not happen, but could not have come out could not have happened without the knowledge of somebody within the mosque. They know each other. They are not truthful to each other, and somebody decides to take anything he likes from them because they never catch them. Mm. So they took the four pamphlets, two of each type, to themselves, and never made the announcement. So this is what is happening. It's not only churches that are evil. In the mosque, we have evil people too. Mm. All right. I noted it here. What did it say? KD Kainaka, you have done your part. Mm. Uh, Let me note it down. Let me note it down somewhere. Oh, see, Friday, 9th. About let's. So you can imagine, these are people who call themselves Muslims, behaving like that. Now we go to Saturday 10 stroke 9, that's September 10th, Saturday. My chop money was 367 CDs, 70 pesos. And I didn't go out, I was indoors because I spent only one CD going to the place of convenience. Then we go to Sunday, September 11th. I had 366 CDs, 70 pesos left. Then there was a dream. Let me see if I can read it. Normally, I write very fast when it's a dream. A young woman leads me to buy Banku. The seller adds two The seller has two items which I don't like, which I don't like to the soup. To the soup. The seller adds two items which I don't like to the soup. Ayoyo, which I don't even like. Okay, stroke ayoyo and okro. I normally don't like this ayoyo and okro. They are slimy and I don't know for some reason. If I'm going to cook okro, I don't make it slimy. I make it non-slimy. Then ayo and okra. Both slippery. Did I say, oh, slimy? I think slimy. I wrote slimy here. Pardon me for bad English. I don't know if it's. So I want to call slippery and I want to call slimy. So I put here both slimy. I complained to my guest while eating. While eating, however, I saw that the banku wasn't finishing. It seemed to be more than I thought of it. I woke about 8 a.m. Oh, it's not a very important. So apparently this was after I had said my Fajr prayer and gotten up and slept again. Sorry, I said my Fajr prayer and slept again. Mm. Uh, uh, we go to that was Saturday 11. Yes, that's Saturday 11. I had that dream. We now go to no Sunday 11. I'm sorry, that was Sunday 11. I had that dream. We now go to Monday. We now go to Monday 12 stroke 9. My chop money was 366 CDs, 70 pesos. Pardon me. My chop money was 66 cities, 70 pesos. And there was a drizzle that day, 10:20 a.m. About a drizzle day at about 10:20 a.m. That's all. Then I went round to Edum, to Alaba, to Abinchi, to Ora, and then drizzle again 6:06 p.m. to about not to about 6:06 p.m. to, and then 4:25 p.m. rain. eh, Rain to what time I don't know. Then we go to Tuesday, September 13. My chop money was 355 cedis, 0 pesos, as I recorded here. Uh, then I wrote the drizzly morning. Then I went to Edum Cafe concerning my printing. I paid 50 cedis, probably part payment. Mhm. Then I went to Adesina Garden. I'm not calling it well. Adesina Garden. That's around the middle of Kumasi. And then another cafe at Kejetia. And then I saw my underway railway bridge. I passed through underway bridge, railway under bridge. Mm. And then I bought some items. That day I spent 61 cedis, 60 pesos. No, 61 cedis, 00 pesos. We go to September 14, and that was Wednesday. My chop money was 294 cedis. There was drizzle around 5:10 a.m. Then to Edum, to the bank, and then to a number of places. And that day I spent 264 cedis. What did I buy? That was Wednesday. The previous day, Tuesday, I spent 61 cedis. Then Wednesday, what did I buy that came up to 264 cedis? Oh, I see. Printing balance. Yes, I paid cafe some money, 50 cedis. Then there was a balance of 180. I paid that. Then I did some lamination to 75 cedis. I paid back. I paid that. So that brought my expenditure high as 264 cedis. Now we go to September 15. My balance then was 30 cedis, 00 pesos. I went to VSEC, to New Creation, then Christian Vision. These are schools. And then back to New Creation, and then Watania, Najahia, Springs, I don't know what the Springs what, but it's also a school. Then I think this is Nasruddin. I think Nasruddin also school. Then Nuri Islam. Then Ababu Station. You can imagine doing all this walking. Maybe the day I won't walk much is when I'm dead. Okay. Or when I'm too weak to walk. Then to Abinchi, to Dunkirk. Then pamphlets are sold only 30 cities. And then bridge friend, under bridge, or there is also a railway line there. uh, and therefore there is a bridge up. So my under bridge friend, I gave him 1 cedi. Then there was a drizzle about 2:50 p.m. Rain 3:45 p.m. to about 5:30 p.m. Uh, I gave one script to Menu. I don't know who Menu is. I can't remember him. Then I spent 3 cities that day. I don't know. After all that working, I spent 3 cities. The following day, Friday 16, my chop money was 67 cities. 1 cities. Uh, then, then, uh, let's see. That was Friday 16. My expenditure that Friday was 1 cedi. My expenditure that Friday was 1 cedi. There's something I'm trying to note here. Let me see. I'll come to it later. Anyway, so we now go to Saturday. Saturday, September 17th, my chop money was 56 cedis, 00 pesos. And in all that day, I spent only 5 cedis. While the previous day, Friday, it was 1 cedi. We go to Sunday. Sunday, 86 cedis to begin as my chop money. To begin with, as my chop money. Let me see if there's anything here. Yes, and that was Sunday 18th. Sunday 18th. Then, I think that's all. I didn't even note how much I had spent that day. Actually, I didn't spend much or anything because it was a Sunday. I didn't spend anything that day. It was a Sunday. We shall pause here, viewers, and when we come back, we will go to Monday 19:09. Okay, thank you very much. May God bless you all. I pray for you. Please pray for me too. And let's remember our family members. We pray for them and our departed ones, those who have crossed the border to the other side. Let's pray for them too. Bye bye. Au revoir.